Hey everybody, welcome to our Diesel Dreamers team call. Today is April 18th. Crazy to think that we're almost finished with the month. It's like flown by, and I feel like I say that every single week, but it really has been going by so fast. So tonight's call, I wanted to do a little training on the 4 degrees of action. I'm reading this awesome book, The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone, and it is like so good. It's not just like a business book. It is about any types of goals you have in your life. And it's just amazing. So I highly encourage you read it or listen to it. I like it having this actual copy because after every chapter there's like little exercises where you can like fill in the questions and answer them and stuff. So I think that makes me really pay attention more to when I'm reading it, and also like absorbing the information and being able to answer questions makes me really knowledgeable of what I'm learning and not just like reading through it and then forgetting about it. So I'm going to do a screen share. I have a little presentation. Okay, thumbs up if you could see it there. Okay, cool. So the 4 degrees of action. So number one, I just wanted to go over this secret. So there are no shortcuts. The more action you take, the better your chances are of getting a break. Disciplined, consistent, and persistent actions are more of a determining factor in the creation of success than any other combination of things. Most people fail only because they are operating at the wrong degree of action. So I want to let you guys like really understand that. It's just like with our business. There are no secrets. It's very simple. The business is simple, but it's about actually like putting in action and putting the effort is where most people fail because they're not willing to, do it on their own. Or they're not used to having an entrepreneurial spirit and take on it, because most of us are conditioned to be employees, to have that mindset of, okay, I have a boss or I have a teacher who's going to give me these assignments or these tasks. I have to get this done in order to get this grade or in order to get this paycheck, and that's it. And that's, you clock in, you clock out, your job is done. But with coaching, it's much different because this is your business. You are the CEO. You have the freedom to choose as little or as much as you want to work. You get to choose pretty much your income depending on your effort and your actions in this business. So I think a lot of people struggle with that, especially our generation. For some reason, I think we aren't really exposed to having that like go-getter spirit, like having that mindset of, just going all in and just doing it. And a lot of us are scared for whatever reason with, having that fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of success even, and that holds us back a lot in life. So I'm going to go over the 4 degrees of action. So number 1 is the do nothing action. There's the retreat action. There's take normal levels of action. And then the 4th one is take massive action. I'm going to go through each one. So something to think about before I get started on each thing. Most people spend their time in their 1st through 3rd degrees. So do nothing, the retreating completely, or just operating at normal levels of activity. The first 2 degrees of action are the basis for failure, and the 3rd degree will only create a normal existence at best. So only the most successful people hit on very high levels of action, aka massive action. So the do nothing degree of action. So this is when a person no longer is taking action to move themselves forward in order to learn, to achieve, or control some area. They accept pretty much whatever comes their way. It requires energy to do nothing. So as much as it might seem like, oh, I'm doing nothing, so I don't have to take any action, I'm not doing anything, but you're actually taking action. If you think about it, like if one day you feel like you're just going to sit on the couch all day long, at the end of the day, even though you did nothing, you feel exhausted, right? Because it requires energy to do nothing. Like, it's kind of crazy to think about that, but it is true. So people in this group, they'll find themselves spending time or energy justifying their situation, so making excuses as to why they're doing nothing. Signs that you're doing this or you're doing nothing is boredom, lethargy, complacency, and lack of purpose. So as I mentioned, it takes tremendous effort and creativity to make those excuses for not taking action, and it does require energy, as much as we might think it doesn't. So these are, in our business, for example, coaches that, might sign up, might never open up their program, might never complete a program, might never, even say that they are a coach, that they want to help somebody, that they're in this opportunity. They don't talk about the business. They don't talk about anything that they're doing. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so the next one is the retreat degree of action. So retreaters take action in reverse in order to avoid negative experiences that they imagine will come true as a result of taking action. So like I mentioned a little bit, fear of success. So this is someone who takes, 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. For whatever reason, like there's something blocking them, and most of the time it's just like a mindset shift that you need to make. You might think like, oh, I'm not going to invite this person because I know they're going to tell me no. You're already setting yourself up for that failure. You're already putting that, that response, my goodness, I can't think of the word. But you're already like putting that into fruition. Like you're not even giving yourself a chance to be successful.
Expectation.
Huh?
Expectation.
There you go. Yeah, you're already putting that expectation on another person or people or whoever that they're gonna reject you, or they're gonna, tell you that what you're doing is stupid or whatever. So as much as these people like want to take action, they're constantly like going backwards. So they just justify their responses and believe it's in their best interest to remain operating at their current level. So they think, okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna share this maybe with my family. I'm not gonna like talk to my friends about what I'm doing. I'm not going to put it out there on social media because I don't want people to, talk badly about me or, tell me I'm gonna fail or whatever. Or like, what if they're right? They're already setting themselves up for that. So their impression and evaluation of what failing and rejecting means is causing them to retreat. So I can't control the outcome of X, so I won't even try. So like the do nothing, retreating is an action that requires effort and hard work. So number 3, the normal level of degree of action. So this is the most prevalent in our society, but it's also the most dangerous because it's considered acceptable, right? People spend their entire lives taking enough action to appear average, creating average, normal lives, marriages, careers, but they never do enough to create real success. So these are the people that are just getting by. Like I said, they do their tasks that they have to do at work. They clock in, they clock out. That's it. They don't go above and beyond. They don't devote time to, putting energy into their fitness programs and really giving it their all. They don't take time to read personal development or listening to some type of, motivational stuff because they think normal is normal. Like they don't even want to go above and beyond. So the definition of average, it means less than extraordinary. And someone who takes average actions but is capable of much more is really electing to do some variation of doing nothing or retreating degrees of action. So these are the coaches that just kind of get by month to month. Maybe one month the Hood Success Club, maybe they'll sell a challenge pack, share this with one person, but then they never like put in that extra effort to just duplicate that, to set higher goals or expectations for themselves, because either like I said, they're in their do nothing or retreating. So they have that fear of failure, or they just don't want to do anything for whatever reason. They're stopping themselves from having that success and achieving more out of life. And honestly, I don't know about you guys, but the word mediocre to me, like an average, like it's so icky. Like, I don't know. I hate that. I hate thinking like I'm average or I'm mediocre. Like I want an awesome life. I want awesome friends. I want to have an awesome house and awesome vacations and all these like good things. Like I don't want just basic and normal. Like, I don't know. That's how I feel. Oops. Okay, so number 3 continues. So normal level. So I want you to be honest with yourself. Do you have more energy and creativity than you're using? Who really desires to be average? Like raise your hand if you want to be average. Okay, there you go. Thank you. So imagine that the products or services you're so often tempted to buy use average in their ads. So for example, this fairly average product can be found at an average price and delivers mediocre results. We are offering cooking classes that will guarantee you become an average cook. Like, would you be tempted to buy or to invest in that type of product or service? No. Like, why would you want something that's not better than anything else? It's funny because there's a commercial, I think it's for Verizon. It's like this British actor that talks about ratings for cell phone services, and he's saying how all the other services are saying that they're better than before. And so he's like, oh, what was better than before? And they said, oh, we're better than how we used to be, like in comparison to our previous results. So he's like, oh, so pretty much you're better than rubbish, like better than, like average. You're not like the best. Like Don't strive to just be average and normal. Strive to be better than yourself and to be the best person you can be. Okay, so next is massive action. So if you think about it, it's the most natural state of action. So if you look at kids, they always have tons of energy. They always want to be active. They always want to be doing something, involved in something. Even nature, the earth, animals, like they're always doing something, they're always producing something or, engaging in something. So it's the level of action that creates new problems. And until you create problems, you're not operating at the fourth degree. So your mindset will shift and so will your results. You approach each day as though your life and future depend on your ability to take massive action. In order to deliver at this level, you must take every opportunity that comes your way. So this is a person that goes above and beyond, that is, focused on investing in themselves, in incorporating the vital behaviors into their life, trying to be better, trying to improve their fitness constantly, trying to eat better and feel better and be healthier and being that positive example to others. Like that's someone who's taking massive action, somebody who's inviting people, who's talking about the business, who's talking about the opportunity, because there's a reason why you guys are here. There's a reason why you signed up. And you guys should be trying to share that pretty much on a daily basis with more people, because, if you're getting a positive life out of this opportunity, why wouldn't you want other people to be included in that? Like that's like keeping an awesome secret to yourself, like somewhere you can go buy like really awesome shoes at a great price, or, like some kind of example like that. If you go to a good restaurant, you talk about it. You tell your friends like, oh my God, you have to go try this food. Like we don't keep that stuff secret, but we don't get paid to promote those services or those products or those businesses either. So you have to think about it that way. Like you're not, being salesy or sleazy by trying to tell someone how they can improve their life in a healthy way. You just gotta go out there and do it, and just take massive actions and do it over and over until you reach your goals and have more success. So you're stepping into massive action when you create new problems for yourself. You start receiving criticism and warning from others. That's because most people are putting their self-limiting beliefs on you. So when you're going above and beyond what you're capable of and trying to better yourself, a lot of people, even like our family members and stuff, will project their doubts on you and on us and try to, not out of like a hurtful place, but they see you as trying to better yourself and do something that might seem risky, that they kind of like put that on you because they're too scared or feel fearful to like take that step, take that leap of faith and do it themselves. So you have to stay strong. So this activity will break you out of the hypnotic state of mediocrity that you've been taught to accept. In order for the endeavor you've chosen to work out for you, you have to make it constant. You have to make constant, relentless effort. So like I said, day in, day out, you're doing your 3 vital behaviors, or 4 now, actually. You're trying to better yourself each day, little steps. Like, it doesn't have to be like these huge, like overcomplicated things, but just, drinking your Shakeology, getting your workout in, talking about it on social media, sharing with someone, inviting someone, just messaging someone, asking them, hey, how are you doing? I haven't talked to you in forever. I hope everything is well. Like little things like that, ways that you can put a smile on someone's face or encourage someone. It goes a long way, and it doesn't take, like huge amounts of effort. So massive action will never hurt you and will always help you. This is the one place where quantity is better than quality. So some truth bombs. So no one is going to come to your house and make your dreams come true. No one is going to march into your company and make your products known to the world. In order to stand out from the crowd, for your customers to even consider your products, services, and organization, you must take massive action. When people think of your product, service, or industry, you want them to think of you. So making massive action is a discipline that will help you generate success in any area you elect. So like I said, going above and beyond, sharing, giving people value for free, like talking about morning motivation or inspiring quotes that maybe, you enjoy, sharing that with people, sharing recipes, sharing, fitness tips, sharing about your workouts, things like that. That doesn't take too much time on your part. Just being open and honest and sharing your journey with people and showing that, you're worth it, you are coaching, letting them know you are a coach, number one. Because if they don't know you're a coach, then they're not going to know that they could turn to you for help, you never talk to them about it. So like I said, you want them to think of you. So branding yourself, putting it out there, getting out of your comfort zone, and just talking about it, being open about it, sharing is number one. So call to actions. I want you guys to do like a self-evaluation. So identify which degree of action you're taking with your business, with your fitness, and your personal goals, whatever your life goals might be, wherever your current situation is. Think about that. What steps do you need to take to shift your mindset? So going from that normal mindset that, normal is good, normal is okay, I don't have to go above and beyond. How can you shift that to make a positive change in your life and see more results in other areas? Decide to take massive action to achieve your goals tonight. And set a great example to others by taking massive action in everything you do. So inspiring others. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So it's just something to think about. And just live a 10x life. So I really encourage you guys to read or listen to this book. It's super, super awesome. You can get it on Amazon Prime. I think it was like maybe $15 max. He just has great tips. He talks about, so like the only difference between success and failure is the 10x rule. It's really great. I think Emily, I don't know if she started listening to it yet, but I know you have the audiobook. I'm not sure if he's the one who narrates it, but it might be cool if it is. I feel like when authors narrate their own books, it's just better than like some random person. But it is a great personal development book. It does give lots of great tips. Like I said, it has those exercises. So once you read, the chapters are pretty short. It makes you really think about like, okay, what did I just read? How can I implement it? How can I put it into practice? And yeah, just going out there, being the best version you can be of yourself, taking that extra step, that goes a long way in the long run. It might seem like it's a lot of effort, especially at first, but it gets a lot easier with time, especially when, you get a message a couple months down the line, someone telling you that they've been following your journey and you've inspired them to make a change in your life and that they're ready to do this with you or whatever it might be. Like, it's really, really awesome. So, yeah, just get it done. Go do it. And that is all I have for you ladies. I'll share the slideshow and the recording in our team page. But if anyone has any questions, comments, what do they like, anything like that? Are we good? We're good? Awesome.
Awesome book.
You guys like it?
Awesome book. I'm going to buy it now.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. So good.
Yeah, I'm going to Amazon Prime that too.
Awesome. Yay. I think you guys will really like it. And like I said, it has those exercises that make you really think about it. Like I have a notebook. Actually, I'll show you guys. Trying to be like super organized. Trying is the keyword. But trying is better than not doing anything, so I'll give myself that. Like I have a little separate section like 10x rule. And I've been writing down like little questions and then like the answers. Just so I can keep it there. But yeah, it's great. I think if you put in that extra effort with everything you do, it will be life-changing. And not just, like I said, with your business, but with everything you do. Your personal life, your relationships, your friendships, your family, your home life. Like, you got this. Like, just go do it, But yeah, so that's it. It is, like I said, the 18th of the month. Success Club. Number 1, help people. That is our job. So go out there and do it and make it work. I know this month has been kind of like a struggle, at least for me, and I'll be open with that. I don't know if it's just like that season that people are kind of like a little bit more lazy or whatnot, kind of like lost track of their goals and what they want to accomplish for themselves, and they feel like maybe summer is like coming so quickly that they don't even have a chance to like put in that effort. But that's it. Like that's the degree of action we have to kind of shift people's mindsets to also like, and that it starts with, us leading ourselves and helping to lead others. Not letting people like slip into that average mindset or that do nothing or that retreat mindset. Like, being willing to hear what people struggle with and trying to help them through that and trying to reassure them that if they stick with this plan, if they stay, on track with their health and fitness goals, you're there to help support them and guide them. They have the challenge groups to help them stay accountable and stay motivated. Like they're not in it alone. A lot of people, struggle with health and fitness because they've tried other things and they don't work, or they've tried it and it's a short-term fix. And then all of a sudden they're back at, where they started or even worse off. So just showing people that, okay, like stick with it. We'll be there to guide you and support you, and results are possible and they're attainable, and you're able to maintain them and even get better results if you just keep on it. So, so yeah, sharing is caring. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up. We have a Diesel Nation call starting in like 4 minutes. So if you girls want to hop on that, I'll post the link in the team page too, just in case anyone missed it from the Diesel Nation page. And yeah, thank you for being on. Thank you for going above and beyond and giving that 10x to be here tonight. I appreciate your time, and I love you girls. And Taylor, welcome to the team.
Thank you. It was nice meeting everyone.
Oh, well, look, there's a kitty. All right, we're gonna take a quick pic. So everybody smile. Of course, he like leaves like as soon as I see a picture. Oh no, he's still there. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. Awesome. Thanks, girls. I appreciate your time. And like I said, I'll post the recording and the slides in case anybody wants them. But yeah, go get the book and read it and implement. Okay.